Where do I start? Now, well, let's do it as I always go. This is International Carl doing another video for you. This time I am in California. I've just arrived. I'm in my hotel, as you can see. And Kyle Rittenhouse has been found not guilty or acquitted of all the charges. And so let me give you my reaction, my take, my thoughts about on it. It's frustrating, but at the same time, it's just kind of like, where do you go from here? So if this is your first time to my channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit me in the comment section as always. The comment section is for where I'm gonna go wrong, and we can elaborate a little bit more on where I might misspeak on this video. So this is gonna be a raw, emotional video where I'm just gonna give you my thoughts on it. As an American who has lived in Europe for the last 10 years and understands and sees the world a little bit different. So let's just talk about it. Should Kyle Rittenhouse be found not guilty or acquitted of murder? Well, the frustrating thing is, yes, he should have been acquitted. And I know it's controversial to say, but it boils down to what they call self-defense in America, and specifically in the state of Wisconsin where this was tried at. So, but it's frustrating because at the same time, and I think people rightfully so are upset about the justice system in America because it's criminally unfair. It just punishes black and brown people to a degree that is just unfounded. I mean, it's insane. I've done a video about that. And so I have to say, click here to watch a video where I talk about crime and punishment in America. It'll be somewhere here if I put it up, but whatever. Let's just talk about this case, right? Why should he be acquitted? Because it says you have a right to defend yourself. But then at the same time, should he be found guilty? Yeah, he should be guilty because he's an idiot. He goes into a highly charged situation carrying a deadly weapon and fires and kills not one, not two, but I believe 3 people. Now, you say that, and it makes me think about George Zimmerman, how he got away with murdering, Trayvon Martin back in Florida. It's the same ridiculous defense that he feared for his life. And it's like the person who got killed and got murdered, they're not entitled to self-defense. So it's kind of like, how does anybody get found guilty of murder? Because the playbook is simple. All you ever have to do is say, I brought a gun, the person attacked me, and I shot them. Why did I shoot them? Because I feared for my life. Because I can't let them take the gun from me. Because if they take the gun from me, even though I brought the gun, even though I'm the instigator of it all, if they take the gun, they can use it and kill me. So I fear for my life. And that's the American justice system. All, wrapped up into one. It's like, I hate to sound like use the race card, but it's so pro-white, it's ridiculous. It's like, think about like women. How many women are in jail right now who were abused, trafficked, assaulted, and they're in jail right now for first-degree murder? I guarantee you, by the time this video comes out, there'll be memes and videos and posts about women who have been abused, who are in jail right now, serving murder 1 life sentences. And they were victims of crime, but they didn't get to fear for their lives. And they didn't have, I don't want to say white mob, that's not the right word, but they didn't have the right wing funding these high-powered lawyers. They didn't have that. They had no money. They had a public defender. They got no way to defend themselves properly in court. So of course they get found guilty. But this leads me to what self-defense is all about. And if you carry a gun with Second Amendment, is that, yeah, you might have the right, but you got to be ready to pay the cost, because self-defense is not a legal There's nothing in law about self-defense in the sense that that is called a defense. So you have to then go to court and try yourself on defense. And who wants to pay for all that? So for all those people who carry weapons legally, you better think about it. Can you afford to pay for high-powered lawyers to get you off? And you just might be justified. I'm not sitting there saying there's no bad people in the world. And I'm not saying this kid is a bad kid, but it just shows the two parts of the society in America and the justice system. I mean, come on, they threw out a charge that literally states you can't be under 18 and carry a deadly weapon. Are you kidding me? There's pictures of this guy. There's no argument that he killed these people. And at the time of doing it, guess what? He was 17 years old. So how in the world does a charge like that get thrown out? I don't care if it's a misdemeanor or a felony. I don't care. That's not the point. The point is, it's clear as day. It's night and day. Are you 17 or are you 18? Well, you're 17, so you're guilty of that. But that got thrown out. Isn't that crazy? So did he have a right to defend himself? By the law, by American standards? Yes. By American standards, yes. And it's not fair. But at the same time, it's not applied equally. That same type of standard is not applied equally. That's why people just don't have any faith. I don't have any faith in the American justice system. Forget that. You can have it. I have zero faith in it because it just isn't fair. It's not applied equally. You know, they overcharge you. They probably overcharge this boy. And they overly punish you if they find you guilty. So it's just not a fair system. It's my rough thoughts on it. You know, was he guilty? In my mind, yes. But at the same time, did he have a right to defend himself? Yes. So he's still not guilty because that's what the law says. But it's not, it just is a murky mess. And it shows you what high-powered lawyers can do. If you have the best money can buy, you can beat these type of charges. But when are we, black and brown people, going to have the same right to defend ourselves? I can't, let's see, how do you say? Trayvon Martin couldn't even walk down the street in his own neighborhood with a bag of Skittles and some iced tea, and he couldn't defend himself. There's a trial right now in Georgia. And Ahmaud Arbery, did he have a right to defend himself? He's trying to run away from these white people. But can they get off? Because did he try to defend himself and go for the gun and get the gun away from these guys? Yes. So now are they justified in using deadly force? I guess they're going to say yes. Because I guess police officers, like think about police officers. If you went for their gun, could they shoot you? Yep. Because they can't afford for you to take the gun from them and then use it on them. And that's the defense. It's ridiculous. It's like asinine thinking. But that's the America we live in. So I don't want to make this video so long. This is a raw, uncut, no editing, not putting no graphics on this. This is just me talking to you, International Carl, and I'm going to sign off. So click here to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click right here to watch one of my videos. And as always, hit me in the comments. Think about subscribing to the channel, and I'll talk to you later. Peace out from California. Bye.